Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I am back at the park, or not the park, the college. I like to come out here and walk. I usually do about 4 miles anytime I come out here. And I'm gonna tell you the honest truth, y'all. I'm embarrassed to say this. I actually got up, went back to sleep, and slept till 4 o'clock this evening. I can't believe it. It was an 87-degree day. I was cozy in the bed, I guess. I got something to eat about lunchtime and laid right back down, and that was it. I can tell you that. But look, man, this is the awesome part. Absolutely nobody here. I get this whole place to myself. The school lets out about mid-May, so almost the entire summer I have absolutely nothing out here but just me walking around. I usually do about 4 to 5 miles. I've done 11 miles here before, and if I'm here, I'm not home. If I'm not home, I'm not making videos, and there's no difference between me walking around telling you what's in my noggin here as home. So I just assume come here and do it as well. So we're going to get started here in just a second. I'm talking mainly what I've been doing lately while I'm out here is universal training that would work for any business, you know, basically. Even though I might say it's for power lead systems, I might even learned it while I was in power lead systems or something like that, or, you know, Exitus Elite or whatever business I'm doing. It's still kind of universal, whatever it is. Now, your business, if it's a small business compared to a high commission business, there can be differences. Facebook loves free and cheap. I can tell you that. So if you have a $2,000 business and you're nailing away at Facebook, you might have a hard time. If you're showing those commissions, you'll get a lot of leads because people love seeing those leads. I'm gonna put my water down here. We're gonna go ahead and get started here. But you gotta be realistic. You gotta know where your leads are coming from. In the YouTube world, man, you can get small business, high commissions. You can get anything and everything in the YouTube world. Let's see if I can find the flag. Is it back here? There you go. That was actually in my background the other day in one of my thumbnails. I thought that was really cool. Okay, y'all. So I picked a couple of things I'm going to talk about. Again, it's universal. I think it's going to help some of you. I hope y'all listen. I messed up the other day. I put my hand over the audio and it messed up. It kind of muffled it out a little bit. Okay, number one thing we're going to talk about today is making yourself stand out. You're going to have to give them something special. Give them something a little bit more. If there's 100 people and we're all doing the same business on day one, we all got the same capture page. We all got the same sales pages. You know, and basically a lot of people are going to be doing paid advertising, right? There's going to be at least a huge portion, especially the new people, because the new people can't even fathom mash and record and telling them what they think about a business. Ironically, some of the longest emails I've ever got in my life were from people who had needed a business to work, loved the business, would love to see it and make it happen. I joined that business somewhere along the way. I go to the top of the leaderboards, and then they reach out to me hoping that they can do the same way, you know, the same thing that I'm doing. But here's the funny part. They sit there and they tell me about how let's say their husband broke their back. They're about to, you know, they can't pay the light bill. They're about to lose their car in a couple of weeks or something like that. And they got so much passion for this business, but the problem is they're not telling their leads. They're not telling their members how passionate and showing them how passionate they are for their business. A business that they absolutely love, that they have gotten themselves in the corner to the point that they couldn't mash record, they couldn't get over their hangups, but they're going to lose everything. And they didn't understand the whole damn time. If they would have got over their hangups, they'd probably be doing a lot better in that business. I've seen it time and time again, man. The people that faced what most people fear, whatever scares you the most is probably what's keeping you from making it right from the get-go, right? So the reason I'm telling you this is it kind of goes back into what I was talking about, giving these people something extra, something more. If everybody's doing the same thing and they all got the same capture pages, there's no reason for them to pick you over them, especially if you're scared to tell people what you think about your business. Why did you join? And this is exactly what you should be talking about. What do you think about your business? Why did you join the business? What has it meant to you and your family? What would it mean to you and your family? Man, everybody I know, you've got to be passionate enough. If you're doing a business, you're doing it for a reason, right? I hope you believe in it. If you don't believe in it, if you're not excited on day one when you join a business, then don't join that business. That's the honest truth, y'all. And listen, you've got to have some expectations. 20% of the Bible's dealt upon expectations, right? So you got to believe that you're going to do something with it. When I join a business, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I already know I'm going to blow the freaking doors off of it. That's not being cocky. It's just being realistic because I'm excited about a business. I'm not going to waste that excitement and enthusiasm for a business. That first month, man, you should be nailing videos like crazy. And this is the exact same time. I hope the wind ain't too bad, y'all. I don't want to make it mess the audio up. I'll talk a little bit louder. I'm sure y'all won't mind. But, yeah, when you're excited about a business, y'all, so many people are excited when they come into a business, no matter what the volume or price is. They see people succeeding. They see the Facebook group. They're all excited. But then they try to learn how to do 10 different things, man. Because the training's got all of it. They start on page 1, they go all the way through, right? Let me tell you something, y'all. I was free from a job from when I started an online business. I knew how to do one thing and one thing only. Facebook. I didn't even have a laptop. I was using an old S3 phone, Facebook, and a Word pad. It was not color notes is what I was using. And I was using some software. I can't remember what it's called. I know Matthew knows if he's watching this. I'm sure he can remember what it's called. I can't remember what the software was. To make my posts, to make me stand out, y'all. And that's what I ran with. But I hammered away. And listen, at the beginning, I was like everybody. I need to make this slick ad. I need to look like a guru or something like that. Man, let me tell you what people want. They want somebody that believes in the business, who's applying action. They can see them applying action, who are real. They believe in this business and who are accessible. What point did I say they had to be a guru? If anything, the reason the gurus that you call gurus are making it is because they did that very thing. They got up their hangups, they let go. And listen, y'all, when I wanted my business and I quit playing around, I got to the point, I didn't care what anybody thought. How many times you heard me say that? Get to the point, I don't care what anybody thinks, y'all. That's when everything changed. That's when I started writing content. That's when I started getting respectful leads. Instead of people writing crazy stuff, cuss words as their email name and stuff like that, that's when I started getting people that were respectful because I started writing real things. I started talking about how my son and my story, your story is not going to be my story. It's not. I was never broke. I did not have those years of banging my head against the wall trying to figure out how to make online business work. And how many times you heard that, right? I've never had that. It wasn't my story. My story was single full-time dad working 65 hours a week, no end in sight. Son couldn't be home for half the week. Horror stories from babysitters you don't even want to know about, man. It would blow your mind. And I'm telling you, man, and missing my son, watching him go to all the field trips, all these things I wanted to do with him, I couldn't be part of it because I was working all them hours. That's what motivated me. My son wound up getting sick. We had $11,000 worth of medical bills that piled up for just like 5 or 6 days. And I came home, I was like, man, something's got to change. So I started looking at online business, and that's where I found what I found, y'all, and that's where I came from. So if we're all on that page 1, day 1, let's say it's my day 1, I'm motivated, I have a reason to do this business, the first hurdle you're going to have to get over is getting over your hang-ups, y'all. I'm going to tell you, every person that's making it is because they've branded themselves. If they're doing paid advertising, it's because they've branded themselves and they're doing paid advertising while doing so. If you take a sales funnel that is theirs and you're using theirs, then who are you branding? Think about it. You're branding them. You ain't branding you. Now, how is it that I can take the biggest leaders for any company and I can run with them or even beat them, and I've never spent a dime since my day 1 in online business? I've never spent a dime on any form of advertising. So how have I made it, y'all? Is I understood that it's about letting these people connect with you. letting them see what you think about your business. I don't care if I screw up. I'm gonna learn something from it. Nobody's got to kick my tail. I kick my own tail if I do something stupid. So let's go back to this. Day one, excited about a business. Do not try to learn how to do 10 different things, because by the time you get done trying to learn those 10 things, you have applied no action in any one direction. You ain't got no gains at all. And that excitement, enthusiasm starts to go out the window. And next thing you know, you're standing there watching these other people exceed, and you're wondering, why is that not working? Then next thing I know, you're going to be sending me one of those long emails saying, I need to make this work, blah, 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 right? Let me tell you, pick one way to get out to people. Just one. I picked Facebook. 6 months later, I was free from a job. After I got free from a job, I went to a higher commission, life-changing income business. Because I'm going to tell you what, that's a little bit what I'm going to talk about too. Are you in the right vehicle? Now, if you're brand new to online business, I had to mature. I was never going to spend $1,000, $2,000 like Exitus Elite on my day one coming into online business, because my first question is, am I going to make it? So I don't even know. Can I spend money like that to do that? Second question would have been, or a second thought in my mind, I know, because that's what I had. I was here to make money. Why in the world am I spending money? You understand what I'm saying? Those are the thoughts I had when I first got in online business. So I had to mature with a $33 business. Now I was getting 300 to 350 members a month into that business, but only about 1 out of 4 were actually going active. So in other words, making money about 1 out of 4. So I was making about $4,000, maybe $5,000 in that business. One of the leaders, who was not as aggressive, or I'm not knocking anything. I was killing it with my numbers and everything, was making $7,000 to $8,000 a month. And I was like, wow, and I know they were on the leaderboard. I was much higher. So out of my own mindset, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm not sitting in the right vehicle. So I started looking around, y'all. The second vehicle I jumped into a business where it was true life-changing income business, right? I didn't want to do Facebook anymore. I wanted to focus at YouTube. So I knew sincerity was the answer. The applying action was the answer. I was going to kick butt in. I was already free from a job at this time. It's time for me to start hammering away and learn about YouTube, right? So I picked my new one way to get out to people. I didn't need nothing else. I took the elements that go with it, my follow-up email, the business itself had autoresponder email, and I started hammering away, learning as I go to make it work for me my way. That's such a powerful thing, y'all. I'm telling you, what I just told you, applying action, knowing you're not going to quit, pick one way to get out to people that fits your strengths, and just hammer away. Does not matter if you screw up. It doesn't matter if it works or don't. It does not even matter. The whole point is you're applying action, you're learning to make it work for you your way. And within like the first 90 days, I was already up to 13,000 plus a month. And I had never done YouTube. I didn't even know how to rank stuff, and I was still killing it, y'all. Went to #1 in the world in very big businesses. And I can tell you, man, it didn't matter if it was Facebook or if it was YouTube or whatever way I picked to get out to people. No matter, when you got a leader, y'all, no matter what way they pick to get out to people, there's certain things they're going to have in common. It's that mindset. I'm going to get seen and get hurt. I'm going to brand myself. Number one thing you can ever do for yourself in any business is brand yourself into that business. And that's exactly what I was doing in the Facebook world, in the YouTube world. I had people tell me that when they thought of this business, it was me and maybe one more, and that's all they thought of. That's what you want to be branded as, y'all. When I send an email out, you know who I am? Hi, hey y'all, this is Shawn. I'm the Exitus Elite guy. That's literally what I put in the email. What easier way for branding yourself into a business than to tell them that you're the Exitus Elite guy? I tell my downline, feel free to do that. Frank Calabro for the longest, rock star. You know, that's his little signature. That's what he does. And it's fine, y'all. It works. So, if you're sitting day one and you're excited about a business, sorry about the audio, y'all. I know that wind's blowing. When I turn this corner here, it should get better. And you're excited about a business, you need to go making capture pages, sales pages, or some format to let these people connect with you. If you got beautiful capture pages and you think that's going to work to get them through, and then you got a bridge page and you're telling these people, look, y'all, I love this business. You know, this thing's absolutely incredible. And here's the thing, you know, I got so many people say, well, I don't have the commissions that you have because I post on, you know, Facebook and stuff like that. When I join a business and the business has got somebody else that I joined underneath and they got commissions, man, my first commission, my first videos possibly, is going to be showing their proofs of income. And I'm not lying and say, oh, look at the money I made. I say, look at this, y'all. This is the reason I'm here. Look at the type of income's getting paid here. We get paid immediately. We get to pick how we want to get paid. Always make 100% commissions. Y'all, this business is 9 years old. It's something like that. If you say that and show them proofs of income and don't say the person's name, you don't want people going past you to go to them, right? That's exactly what it is. They're looking for sincerity. They want somebody that believes in the business, who's applying action, who answers the phone, who is accessible. Anybody can be that. Nobody said to go be a guru. You have never seen me with a Lamborghini or sitting in some dealership acting like I have a Lamborghini. It's not the answer. Don't do the fake it till you make it. You know, and all my proofs of income, or not all of them, but a bunch of them, I try to keep them updated. I've got in a page that I give to my team, and even my leads. If you come through as a lead right now, I've got my Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe file. It's got good training on it, has proofs of income, and then when you become part of the team, you can use that. You see what I'm saying? But don't never lie. What you're going to do is when you're lying to your team and telling them that you're making this much money when you're not, you're going to lose the credibility that you created with them right from the get-go, because they're going to know you're lying, especially if there's a leaderboard and you're not up there and you're telling them, oh, well, look how much money I made this week, blah, blah, blah. See, it's never going to be worth that. So you want to make yourself stand out from other people. Now, secondly, because most of them are going to be doing YouTube, because many of them are going to be doing solo ads and paid advertising. If you can get out there, because let me tell you what happens. Somebody who's not branding themselves, I'm going to stop for a second, I know the wind's blowing pretty bad. If somebody who is not branding themselves is using someone else's sales funnel, a lot of those people are going to go to that person in that sales funnel, right? Because they're the ones that believed it, they're the ones that branding them. These people are actually doing the work to make him or her a name for them. It's not for for you. So that's something to think about. And on top of that, y'all, a lot of these people are telling them to go do paid advertising, right? Well, when they go do paid advertising, people are going to find a business they're interested in, but here's the thing. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you think about your business, don't know anything about you, right? So what they're going to do is they're going to hit Google and YouTube. Those are the two. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, y'all. So what they're going to do is click there, and they're going to be someone like me or other leaders like me who are telling people what they think about their business, what it means to them, and then giving different things and branding themselves. And you're going to be sitting there and you're going to be hating yourself because you're like, I have nothing, because all I've done is just what this sales funnel's told me to do. I'm branding this cat. Nobody knows who I am. And then they're going to go find my smiling face or someone that loves the business, that's teaching them the truth like I am right now. And what's going to happen, y'all? They're going to wind up joining me. Here's the sad part. You're the one that showed them the business. You understand what I'm saying? Branding yourself has got a lot of strength, y'all. There's a lot of strength that comes behind branding yourself. And making yourself stand out from other people makes a big difference as well. Because if not, why would they join me over someone else, right? The reason I use Power Lead systems, y'all, and this is weird. This is really weird. I made good money in Power Lead systems over the years. I done training for the company back in 2017. Their highest commission, I'm one of the leaders, one of a handful of leaders that did training for it. $1,000 commissions, right? Or Master Traffic Institute. They're changing all that around now to Perpetual Leverage. I'm glad, because it needed new life brought into it. It really did. But Power Lead systems for me was about branding myself, making capture page, sales pages, training pages like my 3-generation bonus training, the Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe file. Any pages that I create for myself or in any video, I'm giving them a downline. They got access to it. Not only are they getting my, man, that wind's blowing. Sorry about that. Not only am I giving them my proofs of income and stuff like that, and the videos and a team sales page I've created for them for free and then hosting it for them, all using Power Lead Systems. I'm also doing, branding myself every step of the way. Now, if I get paid in Power Lead Systems, great. I know I had 2 people upgrade this week. Tomorrow I've got a guy coming in. He's already come in about a week ago. He told me he's about to upgrade. So it's going to be several hundred, probably in commissions coming in tomorrow. Great. I love that. I get paid literally to brand myself. And that's what I've been saying. You can go back for years and see me in Power Lead Systems. Now here's the thing. I put big teams in. I'm not in the top 10 of that for Power Lead Systems. I've been number 1 on the, for the week or something. But the reason why is I've never promoted Power Lead Systems as my primary business. Why? Because I've used it for the tools. I have used it to brand myself so that these cash cow businesses, the ones that are my primary, which is exactly what Power Lead Systems was basically made for. You know why Neil Geist wanted me to do the training as one of the leaders? Because I used the tools. I used it. He knew that I wasn't using Power Lead Systems in my primary business. Y'all, I have made so much more money than the PLS leaderboard people that it would blow their minds. And some of them know, some of them they've gone to other business stuff. They had other businesses too. I'm not the only one doing just that, but I'm just saying, if you look at leaderboard thinking, well, where's Shawn? Y'all, it was never the cash cow. Let me tell you, I would much rather be on the Exitus Elite leaderboard. Last month, I got 5 G2000s. I got 3 G1000s. You do the math, y'all, on that, right? I'm not going to tell you how much that was, but 2,000, per commission, 1,000 per commission. Easy, simple math here. I was number 3 on the leaderboard. Y'all, nobody in Power Lead Systems, including the number 1 guy, made that kind of money, okay? So I'm not knocking Power Lead Systems. I'm just saying, go find the business that fits you. It ain't got to be Power Lead Systems. It could be whatever, Conversion Pros, whatever that is for you that works for you. I don't know whatever that's going to be. And brand yourself. Let these people connect with you. Make pages and stuff. But here's the thing, y'all. I'm the first one to tell anybody that joins me, go ahead and take that page or when you join and my team sales page, get in Power Lead Systems with me if you want to, and then take my videos out and put you in there. Brand you every step of the way. Your email should have you in it. There's always a picture of me and my son. If you don't believe me, go down below and hit my link. You're going to see examples of exactly what I do. If you're a woman, I'd have Miss. I'd put Miss. I take the time to write your name in on my emails. Hey, Miss Stacy, I appreciate you coming through. Here's a picture of me and my little boy. We want to tell you thank you for coming through, and I have a picture of me and my son sitting there. Why? Because I want people to connect with me. He's the reason I've done this business. Then I tell a little bit of what makes Exitus Elite great. Now they go through and they're going to see the business, and then what they're going to look at. They're going to see me in the capture page saying, y'all, this is the best business I've ever been a part of. I've had $13,000 weekends in this business. 31,000 in less than 2 weeks. And the G2000 even exists, $40,000 plus months in this business. This thing's awesome. 9 years old, the best owner I've ever seen. We get paid immediately, you get to pick on what to get paid, always make 100% commissions. And if you write something or do a video, tell them what you think about your business, show them that you're excited and enthusiastic, they're not going anywhere else. I don't care who showed them what, they ain't going there, I promise you that. So learn to give people more. Learn to be sincere. Learn to use the word review basically every day in what you're doing. Don't use the word, I'm talking about what review is. What does review mean? Review means tell them that you know something, you're on the inside, they're not. You're going to tell them what you think about it, what you know about it. Y'all, that's true. I heard how many times you say this. At YouTube, you type in review for everything. It could be for that chair, that pole, flagpole, this phone, the glasses I got around my neck, the Cadillac I just drove up in, right? It don't matter what it is because people always want to know what you think about it, right? You're on the inside. You're the ones that can tell them what makes it great. Now here's the thing. Simplify it for them. Tell them what makes it great so that they don't have to go, and never do this, never go on the left side of the page and just start going down everything. It's the most boring videos and everything in the world. Y'all just tell them, look y'all, let me tell you, this business is awesome, the best owner I've ever seen, the best quality capture pages, sales pages. The owner is constantly, he updates the emails to help with deliverability as much as he can. Things like that, y'all, that's what they want to hear. They want to know what you think about your business. So take the time to tell them what you think about your business. And y'all, I'm going to tell you, they're going to join you. I promise you that. Now here's the thing. When you start making videos, it's like anything. It's putting gas on the pedal. You let off, you're going to be out of sight, out of mind. So, even though I do take a week off here, and sometimes 2 weeks, I've taken the whole summer off before, right? If I had enough money saved up or whatever, you know, I want to spend time with my girlfriend or my son or whatever. But here's the thing, y'all. If you want to stay relevant into someone's head, you're going to have to keep getting it out there. So, what do? I spend a couple days, my girlfriend's working the next 2 days. I wasn't planning on sleeping as late as I did, I can tell you that, and I ain't going to tell her, so don't tell her. She'll hate me for that, I guarantee you that. But I will make several videos back to back to back because I'm in a video making mood. I woke up I had plenty of rest apparently. I feel good, you know, and instead of sitting at a computer, I wasn't going to. I was going to get out here. There's nothing I can't say walking around I can say sitting there at the computer. And here's the best part, y'all. If I make money, which most of my videos I wind up making money with, it'd be because of my phone. Nothing else. You don't have to have all this great guru gear stuff that you think. It's not about Mickey Mouse bouncing up and down the screen. It's about finding someone that believes in their business and telling them what you think about it. That's it, y'all. That's it. So, learn to stand out. Powell Elite Systems has always been that for me. So that if I got 100 or 500 or 1,000 people, they're going to see that. Secondly, they go to YouTube, they're going to connect with me. Man, you go to my YouTube channel and scroll for days. Or you can go to, Facebook. Look at my timeline, man. I'm a beacon for my business. I've been there for 7 years. I have over 500 videos. I need to count because I'm probably getting close to 600 now. For this one business. Y'all, if you don't believe in the business, you'll never do that. I promise you that. So, you know it's awesome for me to sit here and say that. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I don't know if I'm going to do another one because I'm walking so slow. It's going to take me forever to get my 4 miles in. So, but anyhow, if you are interested in doing Exitus Elite, y'all, G1000, G2000 ain't no joke. I got 6 huge bonuses. One of them is so big, Paul's told me I can't even tell you. You're going to have to reach out to me, and I'll tell you, give me a phone call or send me a message down below, and be tickled to death to talk to y'all. I've got like 3 people coming in this week, 2 at G2000, 1 at G1000, and, you know, what am I doing, y'all? I'm just mashing record, doing my thing, living my life. Go look at my timeline on Facebook, and my link's down below for Facebook as well. You'll see what my life is like, man. I love boats. To me, freedom. A boat, there's nothing beats freedom. Boat is freedom. If I forgot my cell phone, I don't even think I would care if I was on a boat. A boat, when it comes to a cell phone, I think it's only there to take pictures. That's the only thing you need for your boat. So you can take pictures with your phone. And that's just me personally. But all right, y'all, I'm going to end this video. If you need anything, reach out to me. And with that being said, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And I definitely look forward to seeing you part of the team. Appreciate it.